Hey guys, it is unboxing time. Today's unboxing is Beauty and the Beast, the recent live-action remake from Disney. And before I do that, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to do a little extra something, unwrapping, unpackaging at the end of this when I finish unboxing this. Okay, I'm not going to make it a surprise, I'm going to tell you. I went ahead and got 2 more of these. That's all they had at Toys R Us. I'm gonna open them up after I finish with this. Okay, these are the DuckTales mystery figure key rings. I got sucked into the mystery figure thing. It took DuckTales to do it, but it happened. I don't know if they're gonna have any more of those, so I might only have 3. But anyway, we'll talk more about that later. First, we're gonna unwrap this. And before I do that, I want to say I didn't get to my Wonder Woman review, which I still want to do. Maybe I'll do after this video. I know it's pointless now. Everybody knows it's an awesome movie. I'm just going to ramble on the same stuff everybody else has. But I'll do it. I'll do it later tonight. Also, more related to Disney and remakes and sequels and stuff. Mary Poppins Returns. I saw the stills. I didn't know that was out already. I went to IMDb. I saw the images from the filming of Mary Poppins Returns. Sometimes I really watch what's going on with the making of a movie, but it's kind of been a while since I really did that a lot. So I haven't really been paying attention. I just wait until I see the trailers. So I don't know how far along these things are, but images are out at least. And personally, as a huge Disney fan, as someone who considers Mary Poppins like one of the greatest movies ever made, let alone one of Disney's best movies, I'm actually really excited. And I've been disappointed in some of the remakes and probably some of the sequels. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any. There's been a lot of remakes lately. But you know, I mean, I have my concerns, but I think it looks really good. I think the cast sounds really awesome. I'm excited for Mary Poppins Returns. I'm also excited for the new DuckTales show. As you know, like, DuckTales is my favorite TV show, as you may know if you watch my videos. It's my favorite show ever. Because I used to read the comics hardcore, and I still love to read those comics. But, like, when DuckTales came on, I was, like, heavily into the Uncle Scrooge comic books that the show was based on, along with the Donald Duck comic books and all the others. They were adventure comics. They were like Indiana Jones type stories. Hopefully the new show will stay true to that and not just be comedy. But I'm excited. I'm excited for all that stuff. Hopefully they'll put that stuff out on Blu-ray. Disney's been really bad about that with their TV shows, and it's frustrating as a Disney collector who has like season 1 of this and that, but they never complete them. But anyway, we'll get to that some other time. I talked about that recently when I got a Kim Possible Volume 1 DVD set recently on a previous video. But anyway, unboxing Beauty and the Beast. Now, I want to talk about the 2 options that are out there beyond the standard Blu-ray. This is the Steelbook. That's what I went with. The other option, and this is from Best Buy, the other option is the Digibook, which usually I get those, and that's what Target has. And of course you can just get the regular version. I'm not sure. I didn't think too much about the prices today. I checked them like Sunday, and I didn't have any money. There's a little story about that too. I didn't realize this was coming out so soon. And then I checked the Sunday ads, which I try not to forget to do every week, even though I was flat broke, because I just went from being a temp to an actual employee at my current job. And there's this period I'm going through in between paychecks, because my current, like, being an actual employee means I get paid every 2 weeks. I'm coming off of being a temp where I was getting paid every week. So now there's this like period where for like 2 weeks I'm not going to have any money. So I was flat broke. And then and maybe this is why they do this. I got a package today, and it was actually a check, a very small check, but it was a check from my temp agency, which is like the first day of work. They don't pay you for that until you're done with the temping. Then you get that check in the mail, and I totally forgot about that. So I got that check in the mail today, and that was a big surprise. And it was great because I was going to come here and try to find like stuff to go sell so I could go buy this. And so last minute, I come home from work, and that check is there in the mail. And so I was really happy. So I went out to Best Buy. First, I had to go to the grocery store to cash the check because my crummy bank, their new hours and my new hours, and I can't even ever make it to the bank unless it's early Saturday morning. So anyway, went straight to Best Buy. They had 3 of these Steelbooks left. And I had to think for a while. I kind of already settled on the Steelbook. But like I said, usually I get those Target Digibooks. But I've kind of been gradually losing my taste for those because they're the story of the movie. They're not behind the scenes. Usually with live action films, they are behind the scenes, like with the DC live action superhero movies they've been coming out with. Man of Steel, Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman. They've had digibooks that are behind the scenes, like digibooks usually are, even though they're part of a larger book you can buy. But the Disney ones, which are the ones I've gotten the most of, have been just the story, and it doesn't make sense. If I have the movie on disc, why do I want to read the movie? I mean, at least give me a new story or something about the characters. But no, it's the story that's on the very disc you're about to watch. I just decided that was pointless, but also, like, now they do a new thing where it's like the Signature Collection, which I've already got all those movies, and so I'm not rebuying them. But yeah, this one, I had to think about it. But even though it's a live action movie, again, it was just the story. And I just thought, I'm going to go for the Steelbook. And the awesome thing is, the Steelbook, I think, is like 22 something. I didn't even check I'm pretty sure that I've got my receipt over there somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's like $22.99 or something, which might be the same price as if you don't get the Steelbook, or else it's like $19.99 regular for the regular version. I'm not sure. I just didn't pay attention to the regular version this time, so I don't remember how much that was. But this one, I believe, is like $22.99, and which is a really nice deal for a nice brand new release Steelbook. And they had 3 of these left, so I went in there, I grabbed one, I looked at them all, I grabbed one, I walked around, perused the store. They had a lot of cool stuff. They have some good deals right now. I come back around, they're all gone. I got there just in time to get this. So I'm very happy with it. It is the Steelbook, Best Buy Steelbook exclusive. Beauty and the Beast. It has the rose on the cover, which the usual cover is Beauty and the Beast dancing. I kind of like that more, but I don't care. I'm happy. It's so hard to get a Steelbook from Best Buy for a new release. I know they have a lot of Steelbooks at Best Buy, but for new releases, they are hard to get. So there is usually, once in a while, there's one that it's like, what? They have a ton of them. But anyway, so here it is. Collector's, what does it say? Collector's Steelbook, Blu-ray, DVD, digital. So that's cool. They're still putting the DVDs in there because digital copies don't work all that well for me. I'm still going to use mine. I need it for the points. I use those Disney reward points, and I get more movies with those. Here's the back. And, of course, that part I'm just going to peel off and throw away because that's not the actual Steelbook. Here's the spine, but, of course, I'm going to unwrap all this, and you can see it then. Okay, and this says Blu-ray bonus extras. Enchanted table read, which, you know, it's the actors around the table reading the script. A Beauty of a Tale, explore the process of transforming a beloved animated film into a new live-action classic. The women behind Beauty and the Beast. Emma Watson introduces several of the many talented women in all aspects of production who helped bring this enchanted tale to life. From song to screen, making the musical sequences, making a moment with Celine Dion. I don't know what that is. It doesn't have a description. Beauty and the Beast music video and making the music video. Extended song, Days in the Sun. Learn more about Beast's childhood in an alternate version of this beautiful song. Deleted scenes, song selection, and more. So yeah, there you go. A lot of bonus feature, like behind the scenes stuff. You know how they do now. They have a behind the scenes featurette. They chop it up and they make it look like it's a bunch of but then deleted scenes, so that's cool, and more. Who knows what that is? So yeah, that's about it. And then it talks a lot about the digital HD copy. This movie, I was very impressed with it for the most part. The musical numbers, some of them you have to struggle with. Emma Watson is one of the most beautiful girls in the world, and she's a great actress for the most part, but not really a great singer. But this movie's eye candy, it really is. And there are some really amazing, really fun performances and some great effects. It's really a good movie. I really enjoyed this. I'm a huge fan of the first one. I think the first one is maybe Disney's... I'm not saying it's my favorite Disney animated feature, but it might be the best one that they did in 2D. My favorites are The Little Mermaid and The Jungle Book. But and that's the 2D Disney. But I love Beauty and the Beast. I remember the first time I saw the animated one, I was in tears from the beginning to the end. And this movie, I believe there were times when it had me tearing up too. And Emma Watson, oh. But there's a lot to love about this movie. I understand having some issues with it. I understand not liking it as much as the original. I wouldn't say I prefer it to the original by any means, but it's a lot of fun. It's really enjoyable. It almost makes me feel like I'm in the theme park, like if you've ever been to the new Fantasyland where they have Gaston's Tavern and everything. This is like going to the theme park version of Beauty and the Beast. Really cool. Okay, let's unwrap it. A little bit there. There's a little bit of gum there to stick it. So here's the actual back of the Steelbook, and that's really beautiful. And that's cool because I was kind of sad that, that's not on the front, but there it is on the back, so that's awesome. The only trouble with Steelbooks is a lot of times my DVDs fall off the shelf, as books do, when you're getting one off the shelf and they kind of... And these Steelbooks get dented, and that's the only thing about Steelbooks are beautiful, but when they start getting dented and scratched, I've got some really awesome ones that are pretty messed up. But that happens with the Digibooks too. So it's really beautiful. I just got my low battery sign on there. Okay, let's open it up. And I've got my digital code here, which is actually wrapped up in this case. So it's in this little sleeve here. And you just unwrap it, and you move this little card off here. It's got a little card stuck on there, and the digital code is on the back. And here is the inside. Very beautiful. It's got there's Belle, and there's all the other characters. That's pretty cool. Actually, really like that. That's pretty elaborate for the inside of the case. And we have our two discs, Blu-ray and DVD. Let me take those out. Again, I ran out of space on my phone while I was taking the discs out. I still need to start using my new camera to film these videos. But Anyway, so here it is with the discs out. You get more characters over on this side. I guess this would be the village, and this would be the world of the beast. There's the world of Belle and the world of the beast. Very nice. Really like this Steelbook. They really went all out with this one. And there's the very lovely spine. Really nice, guys. I actually really do recommend this one, although it would be very hard to find depending on where you live and how things are with your Best Buy. Now it is a little tricky getting the DVD disc out because it's got one of those like parts where it goes under that. I try to put it back in the most careful way I can. You see how you gotta go under there. Now here's the more important one, the Blu-ray. And of course I immediately ruined it. I touched it all over. Okay, so I think I did get a speck on there. Put it right in there. And there it is. Close it up. Very cool. Really like this one. I really like the inside more than anything. It's very nice. Okay, guys. And that's your unboxing. Now let's move on to these guys. Got a little stuff on my finger there from earlier. Okay. I've got two. Last time, if you remember, I was hoping to get one of the adults, which would be Scrooge, Launchpad, Darkwing Duck, Gizmo Duck, or as they call him here, Robot Duck, which is really sad for an official licensed product. But this is the DuckTales mystery bag, and it also includes Darkwing for whatever reason. I was basically hoping to get one of the adults, and there are two mystery figures. Two that you don't know who they are, although one of them is obviously Negaduck, which would also be cool. But of course, I ended up getting Dewey. Wait, Dewey in the blue here, who is now hanging from my camera bag. But let's see who's in this one. Fingers crossed for Scrooge, really my favorite character. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let me tell you something. These aren't cheap. And that's why I don't collect them. Slight chance that he's in here too. This one, I actually could feel him there, and this is what I suspected. The arch enemy of Scrooge McDuck, Flintheart Glomgold, which is cool if you already have Scrooge. Having a random Flintheart Glomgold is really, really random. But there he is. So that's pretty cool one, but even among the adults, that'd be like the last one on my list. Oh well. I think a lot of people are skilled at feeling around for what's in there. I can't believe I got another Dewey though. There's so many of these figures. I've only gotten 3 and 2 of them were Dewey. Anybody want to trade Dewey? Oh well. I like Dewey. Just okay, guys, we'll see you later. I'll be back later with a Wonder Woman review.